Back to the fence, and that's gone.
There it is. Ace to win the set. It's caught. 20-10 touchdown.
This is going to be in the gap.
Yes! Scores on the deflection. The Andover Huskies win their first state championship. Good evening and welcome to historic Goodrich Field. A gorgeous night for girls lacrosse. The Anoka Tornadoes host the Osseo Park Center Crocs in the final regular season game of the year. Steve Thompson, Joe Rulin tonight. And Joe, this is ideal weather for lacrosse. It's cool, it's comfortable, a little bit of a breeze.
Yeah, comfortable for anything outdoors having to do with it. A beautiful sun and a great setting here at Goodrich Field. It is the OPC squad coming in with a record of 1-11, taking on Anoka at 2-10. Both teams coming off some tough losses recently, but wrapping up their regular season tonight, and then section play right around the corner.
Senior night tonight here at Goodrich Field for the Anoka Tornadoes, saying goodbye to some terrific players, among them leading scorer and captain Layla Alm, 19 goals, 3 assists. Kendall St. Hilaire, 9 goals, 2 assists. And, of course, Carissa Webb, a captain and a senior, just to name a few. They were announced before the game. We're just about ready to go. Jaden Schultz, a 9th grader, will be the goalie for the Tornadoes, defending the goal down to our left tonight. And Jaden, 2-7. Goals against, 13.41, save percentage right on the dot at 400. And then Chloe Lamont will be the goalie for OPC in the net down to our right. And OPC, a very young team. Allie Nelson, Josie Rohrbach, the head coach, or co-head coaches, Ellie Heinrichs, the head coach for Anoka. Tornadoes in white, of course. And we are underway, opening face-off, and they're going to do it over instead of just giving that one to one team or another. And in that face-off circle, Layla Alm, we mentioned her, one of the captains, and leading the team, as we mentioned, with 19. Leading scorer, Lauren Rainerson, a 9th grader for OPC, and that ground ball is going to pop out of there and chased after. And face-offs, ground ball is a big deal, and that's going to be controlled by Anoka as they move the other way. Just a great night, not too hot. Just perfect weather for lacrosse here at Goodrich Field. Jenna Krakow gets it down to behind the net, that X position. She'll try to get to the front and get a shot away. Couldn't get a clear shot. Good defense over there by Richards. Autumn Richards came over and shut the door. And Anoka put it on the ground. This one may come out at the 12-meter fan, and an opportunity here for Abby Moore, a sophomore for Anoka. So she got bumped, and bumping her was Chloe Hubrid. And Anoka's just going to swing it out on top, put it on the ground, and that is an unforced error, and who's going to be able to gather it in here? Ground ball's a huge part of it. No one can really gather it in, and finally, Ray Saez grabs it. Ray's going to begin her run. 1 goal, 3 assists this year. Just a 9th grader for OPC, and then right back on the ground, and Anoka gets it back. Tornadoes would love to notch their 3rd win. Section play, Joe, coming up. And, of course, coaches will gather. They'll have their section seatings, and away we go. Softball already underway, but boys and girls lacrosse and baseball are awaiting. Ground ball again right at midfield, and the Tornadoes control. Annie Yelly grabs it, and Yelly moves the other way. Here comes Yelly right down the middle. Got bumped inside that 8-meter line, and she's going to get a free position, and she's going to be able to let her fly against sophomore goalie Chloe Lamont. Lamont has faced a lot of shots this year.
Oh my goodness, yes. She's made over 110 saves.
That goes wide, by the way.
Yeah, and 250 minutes and 10 games, a record of 1-7. And yeah, she has seen the share of balls coming at her all season long. So you hope she's able to take something away from that and build some skill here for the upcoming seasons as well.
OPC, a lot of new players this year, some girls playing their first year of lacrosse, but a very young team, and they are getting valuable experience at the varsity level, taking their lumps, but they're only going to get better for it, knowing what the bar is when you have the likes of Champlain Park and Maple Grove at the top of the league, who, by the way, over in Champlain tonight are playing for a Northwest Suburban Conference title, both teams unbeaten. And here's another free position, and going low and getting the first goal of the game for the Tornadoes, Layla Alm, number 20 on the year. So Alm steps in and gets that first goal of the night.
She was working that avenue a couple of times, had a couple of whistles and then resets. And Alm, as you mentioned, Steve, goal number 20, was determined to score on that possession. And Anoka, a team that's been outscored this season 66-153, jumps out front here.
Anoka goes right back to the middle of the field for a face-off, and for that goal by Alm on the free position. And she took advantage. Second of the game for the Anoka Tornadoes for one for two on those free positions. And off that face-off, it's grabbed by OPC. This is Morrow. And Morrow's going to run up the near side, get pinned along the sideline. And was she bumped out? Yes, she will hang on to it and move it ahead.
Trying to see kind of a defensive setup the Tornadoes are set with, as you mentioned, Lauren Rainerson, 18 goals, the top scorer here for OPC.
OPC trying to run. Saez moves inside. Ray Saez, good move inside, and it's knocked away, and here come the Tornadoes. And that one's bumped away, and that's going to be Anoka. That is going to be a bump on Saez. And here comes Anoka again over midfield. They're going to try and get it into the attack zone, put it on the ground again. Pretty good defense there by Chloe Hubert, 7th grader playing for OPC. Yeah. And that really illustrates the point. The middle schoolers in the game for OPC, and then right at the 12-meter fan, player gets bumped down. Hubert knocked down the Tornado there, and that is going to be Tana. Jayla Tana, 9th grader, 6 goals, 1 assist. Tana's had a nice 9th grade season. And now swings it out to the right, beginning her run. Booth was inside. That one's blocked out of there. Anoka hangs on right back into the middle. A catch. Fanning on that shot was Yelly. Anoka hangs on. Yelly had a pretty good look, but didn't get a lot on that shot right over the middle. Anoka right back at it. And I think we're going to get another free position. That might have been a bump. Hannah Enstead, a sophomore. And it will be another free position. Third of the game for the Tornadoes. That'll be just left of center over there.
Lamont getting ready here.
And down low, another goal for the Tornadoes. They lead it 2-0.
A burst speed opportunity there for the Tornadoes, and they look up top, but instead goes to the lower 90. In order to beat Chloe Lamoth. Second goal already here for the Tornadoes. They have far and away had certainly many good opportunities here and good looks at the goal.
And that's number 10 on the year for Kendall St. Hilaire. One of the senior captains playing their final home regular season game here tonight at Goodrich Field. And we're right back to the middle.
Look at the draws. Draws on the season for Anoka, 91. For them, 110 for the opponents. For OPC on the draws, they've been 46 for OPC. They've lost 163.
Weiss was out there against Alm for the Tornadoes. Anoka wins it, and now they'll get it right behind the net. and they turned it over. It came into that circle around the net, and that's going to be OPC ball, and this is going to be the goalie Lamoff hanging on, directing traffic. A lot of movement out there. No one able to get free. Lamoff still waiting, trying to get someone free. They kind of run plays. Anoka doing a good job defending. Under 19 to go here in this first half. And they're going to finally send it over the middle, and it's caught by Hubrid. Hubrid, a nice catch. She begins her run up the far sideline. Dodges a couple of defenders. Hubrid has it. Opportunity for her.
She's put some miles in already. She came all the way back from the Anoka territory to receive the pass, and now streak down the sideline. And
good job by the seventh grader. I mean, she just went through a couple of defenders. There's a ground ball as they tried to go into the middle. It's batted around. No one can gain clear control. It looks like OPC is going to get it right on that 8-meter line. It's going to be a free position here for Alina Antanovong. 2 goals, 3 assists. She's a junior. Now they're going to move her out to the 12. So it won't be a free position, but OPC hangs on. And clearly an opportunity. They do get it into the middle. And now Anoka is going to come the other way.
I like that athleticism of Hubert.
Yeah, for a 7th grader, she is not afraid to stick her nose in there. Here's Yelly. Yelly, a good run, dodge into the middle, got bumped right at the 8. And this is going to be a free position.
That was like a bumper car hip check that time. They were definitely going to be calling that, but they'll reset and give Anoka the opportunity on the free position.
Sydney Weiss with the bump there. And this is Yelly looking for goal number 1 of the night. Yelly 7 on the year. She's going to step and shoot and score. 3-0 Tornadoes. Time of the goal, 8:03. 8 goals, no assists for Yelly, so she gets a goal on senior night. There at Goodrich, right back to the middle of the field. Looks like it'll be Reese Kristoff out there for Anoka taking the face-off. And back out in the middle is going to be Weiss. So Weiss is taking some draws for OPC, the Crocs.
Well, you have to see how they can get that advantage and win a draw.
Popped into the air.
Put some pressure on.
Still a ground ball. Who's going to gain control? Good move by the Tornadoes on a hop. And then losing it again. That's Tana with the shot upstairs. That is Tana. Jayla Tana, number 7 on the year, a 9th grader. That was terrific pickup of the ground ball and a great run.
Yep, she went the distance after the draw, converted it. Goal number 7 for her on the season, the 4th tonight already for Anoka.
So Anoka, goals 16 seconds apart. They extend their lead to 4-0. It has been a long year for OPC. They did beat Coon Rapids 7-5 this year. And at this point for Ellie Nelson and Josie Rohawk is just getting some confidence for these younger players. And we've seen Chloe Hubrid, some good play already tonight. Bright future. But they got to start by winning faceoffs. Here's the Tornadoes right back at it again. Tana again. That goes wide and goes all the way out, but the Tornadoes were deep on the shot attempt. They'll hang on.
Maybe Lamont got a piece of that, but I thought for sure we were looking at goal number 5. And you're right, Steve. They've got to get possession. They got to win some of those faceoffs.
Anoka right in front, a shot and goal. That was a terrific move to the front. Krakow, I believe that's number 10 on the year for the senior.
I think she slid that one under the garage door, kept it on the turf the whole time.
It is Krakow. How about that? 8:47 time of the goal. So that's 3 in 44 seconds. 5-0 Tornadoes here in the first half. Now they're going to switch it up. And right back into the middle, Chloe Hubrid. 7th grader out there. That's great.
But she's so athletic. You can tell
absolutely.
when she handled that last pass on a quick catch and release shot.
Yep.
She's very confident.
Popped in the air and loses that battle. Tornadoes right back at it. Playing with confidence. Rakau had the goal a moment ago. Goal line extended near his side. Looks to the cutter in the middle. And now she's going to send it back out. Tana right back inside. That goes over the top of the net. And I'm wondering if they're going to rule a free position. No. That was what amounted to be, I believe, an illegal shot attempt, if I'm not mistaken. It is going to go to OPC. You have to have a clear path in the girls' game, and she didn't there. And here comes OPC back the other way. Enstead bottled up, put it on the ground, but Enstead's going to hang on. Good double team, but a little too aggressive. Enstead again on the ground, picks up the ground ball. Triple team stolen away there. And here come the Tornadoes as they send it into the middle. Kristoff to the left, spins into the middle. Put it on the ground, and it's grabbed by OPC. Back the other way is Ellison Olsen, a 9th grader. And then she goes down on the far sideline. And OPC's going to hang on to it.
Yeah, that was quite a pop she took on that sideline. And
that's almost something out of the boys' game.
Yes. You could see she's trying to navigate her way through and get through that almost like a tri-module defense.
I think this is Tana again. Goes around the side of the net, looks in front, put it on the ground, and grabs it back. And now she'll give it up. Krakow. Coming up on 14 to go in the first half. Into the middle, a shot. And that one may have been blocked and goes wide. That shot by St. Hilaire. She already has a goal. 5 different Tornadoes have scored in this game. They are definitely moving it around and sharing the ball here in this first half at Goodrich tonight. Anoka would love to finish the regular season with a win here at home on senior night.
The 2 wins for Anoka have come against Totino Grace, 12-6, and Coon Rapids, 18-0.
Back out on top, Booth. Good run, but turned away. And we got to stop here. And are we going to get a free position? No, they're going to come out to the 12. So Caitlin Booth, sophomore, is going to get a run at it for the Tornadoes here. Likely, and then you see that 99 times out of 100 into the middle off the stick, batted at on the ground by Kristoff, and it's grabbed by the goalie, Lamoth. She swiped at it on the ground, and that's fair to do.
A mini golf stroke there just to try to deflect it in, but to no avail.
Under 13 to go in this first half.
Before I came here tonight, I stopped by, watched a little girls fast pitch section play, and that was Andover defeated Coon Rapids 11-0 in 5 innings.
Yeah, and you look at the teams that we cover here on QCTV, Champlain Park, Anoka, Andover, and you would assume Andover boys on the baseball side are going to have a pretty good year. You talk about the Andover softball team with a big win today. Certainly Champlain Park girls lacrosse
Anoka
going to be heard from.
Yeah, Anoka boys baseball team having a fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah, so there are definitely some spring sports teams that are poised for some success. I think it would be a major disappointment, for instance, Andover girls lacrosse, another good team. They have a chance to get to state this year. Looks like they'll need to get by Centennial. This is a recording. Anoka right in front in the goal. Great feed. That was a terrific feed from Krakow to St. Hilaire, her second of the game. Anoka leads at 6-0.
We said from the beginning that Lamoth has seen A lot of action, a lot of shots on goal, but I'm telling you, she's already seen well beyond a half worth of quality shots that she's had to try to make some saves on. She's made a couple of them, but it's Anoka dominating early here, 6-0.
That was just a terrific read from about the 12, well inside the 8. Nice pass, catch and shoot. That's a good lacrosse play. That feed from Krakow to Hilaire. And OPC is going to get it right here, and this is Ray Saez.
Trying to work it down and couldn't hold possession, turned over.
Yeah, just had it knocked away. Good run. Just couldn't get the shot away, and the Tornadoes knock it away. From Saez. And now OPC gets back to ground ball. And turning it the other way and running is Olsen. She gets bumped. Goes down, but she's going to hang on to it. Layla Alm's going to have to wait. Under 11 to go.
You got it. And, hey, put a couple passes together. See how we can work this down below. It's Rainerson with it, the top scorer.
Yeah, leading scorer. Rainerson, 15 goals this year. And Rainerson, just a 9th grader, 15 goals, 3 assists. Here's a chance. And that shot in on goal, but a save. That was Hubrid taking the shot, saved by Jaden Schultz.
A clean save by Schultz. She comes in with the goals against of 13. 23 ground balls on the season. If you're able to scoop that up and get an outlet pass.
Here's a chance for OPC. Saved by Schultz. No. Oh, she did save it. Well, she robbed Richards. Autumn Richards walked right in, but Schultz made the save. Now a ground ball near side, and that one's going to go out. And OPC's going to get it back. Picking it up. Usai Ba. Ba's going to begin her run. Good dodge into the middle. Can she get a shot away? She does! And scores. Terrific run. Second goal of the year from Husai Ba. And OPC is on the board.
Much needed. I'll tell you, that'll be a burst of energy. And once you can see yourself kind of creating a venue to release that shot, you can see some great explosive moves. She split the bracket of defense there, found an alley, and put it right by, able to just put that shot just beyond the reach of Shokanek.
Yeah, and Ba, just a 10th grader with a terrific run into the middle and was able to beat Schultz.
South of 10 to play here in this first half. Let's see if we can get the Crocs to get on a run. But first they got to win. Yeah, they got to win that face-off.
Hennis came out of there with that ground ball. Now it's right back on the ground, gathered in by Krakow. Going to try and come around the front, but blocked over there by Morrow. Morrow just stepped in at the right time to deny the shot. Anoka right back at it into the middle. Can they get a clear shot down low? And a goal. That's all.
Yeah, that was a quick release shot. I mean, it was almost like she was sweeping. It was so subtle.
Number 2.
Can't wait to see that one again.
Her and St. Hilaire have 2 apiece. 7-1 Tornadoes.
She didn't have much of a lane to get that shot off, but she used that lane to her advantage. Just a quick, very nonchalant but accurate goal by Ulm. Kept that low.
21 on the year now for Ulm. And we're right back in the middle of the field with another face-off. Ulm is out there for Anoka.
Controls the face-off after the bounce.
Good job by Ulm. And she'll move it over to the near side. Yelly Tried to spin into the middle. Now gives it up. Goal line extended. Working your way in. Krakow. And that one, I think, may have popped off part of the net. That was a good feed inside. Anoka really getting it down low. Here's another one inside on the ground. St. Hilaire, a couple of goals. Has it on the side. Spins. And that one goes down low but wide. That was a terrific move to get in front, Joe. And went just wide on the play. 8:30 and counting to go. First half here at Goodrich Field. Right back into the middle on the ground. St. Hilaire comes free. She can't hang on. And then ultimately Lamothe grabs it. The OPC goalie. Clear to the near side. Into traffic.
See if she can get a clean outlet pass.
It's so big, quick decision. Feet into the middle, wide open. Another goal. That's Alm, her third.
Boy, and that came from not being able to hit that outlet pass. Getting the rebound and making a deposit back of the net is Alm. Mentioned her third of the game.
Memorable senior night for Alm. And St. Hilaire with 2. I doubt she's done. And now we got a timeout on the field, 8:04 to go. But as we talk more about the postseason in our neck of the woods, you brought up Andover and Anoka baseball. Andover and Champlain Park girls lacrosse. Softball-wise, not so sure, but those teams really stand out as being able to make deep runs and potentially get to state tournaments from our part of the world.
Absolutely. And you also had for Andover, they were the number 2 seed, or currently are. It's a Forest Lake, such a powerhouse, winning state last year in girls softball. Champlain Park certainly has a solid team as well, but they go to that Section 5, and boy, they have to contest with some tough teams in that area. And Champlain Park baseball-wise, they won a Northwest Suburban Conference this season. Just saw them last night with an impressive 15
here on
4.
QCTV.
So
you were over there with you're over there with Jim Erickson, and that ballpark has just turned out great. Speaking of ballparks, something to look forward to this summer, and that's over at Noble Sports Complex in Brooklyn Park, right there on 610, home of the Champlain Park Low-Gators. Their new ballpark's coming together, and it looks really great.
I have not seen that. I'm looking forward to it.
The grandstand is almost done. The dugouts are done. They have batting cages. They have a press box. And we have a couple of games this summer on the schedule. No, I'm not sure when it's going to be ready to open. But the Low-Gators.
What a season they had last year. Ended up second in state. I know occasionally manager Mark Merrick will sometimes DM me and we'll connect on some of the latest stuff. And, hey, that was a great season. I'm looking forward myself to seeing that new stadium. They certainly have warranted and played. And, boy, last year, a strong close.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it. I my full-time job's right along 610 in Brooklyn Park. I live in Champlain, but Champlain Park has a nice little ballpark now for the home of the Rebels and the Legion team, and now Brooklyn Park's getting in on the act. So really a trendsetter in this part of the world was Castle Field when they built what is just still the gold standard. They've done such a great job, but Champlain's come along and built one, and now Brooklyn Park's got one. So it is fun to see, and hopefully Andover will jump into the mix with a ballpark someday.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. You get that opportunity, and so we'll see. But
you should start the fundraising effort. You should spearhead that, Joe.
Yeah,
get that going.
Well, I'd probably spearhead the construction, and it would probably turn into something you'd see from our gang back in Alfalfa and the rest of them, Spanky, and some of the projects
that
they
scrap
have.
Lumber. Here's the Tornadoes again. They get it right to the front. I think that was St. Hilaire with her third. So her and Alm. Yeah, that comes at 17-13. So St. Hilaire and Alm having quite a senior night. Both have 3 goals. 9-1 Tornadoes with under 8 to go here in half number 1.
A goal party breaking out here in the first half. OPC took the timeout, tried to make some adjustments, and right now it's the Tornadoes in the zone.
Hubrid tried to grab it. Instead, the Tornadoes. Tana. They get it in front. That's blocked by the goalie there, Lamoth. Right back on the stick, and another goal for the Tornadoes. Krakow, number 2 on the night. She has an assist as well. And the Tornadoes piling them up. 10-1, under 8 to go here in this first half.
Yeah, you mentioned number 11 on the season, and she has her second goal tonight with an assist. Relentless are the Tornadoes.
For OPC out there, it's Lauren Rainerson, and we got another timeout, and setting up to take the faceoff, Reese Kristoff. Another thing we've talked about, Joe, from time to time is, and it's still relatively new, but really what a miracle the artificial surfaces are here in the Anoka Hennepin School District. Here at Goodrich, up at Andover, Blaine, Coon Rapids, Champlain Park. And not only having the main football field where lacrosse is played and soccer, etc., but that practice field as well. It has really been a game changer.
Oh, it makes for a much more clean game. I didn't realize that the difference it made was, I was covering the section championship. Andover was taking on Champlain Park, and they played at Osseo for that game. And both coaches said, we're loving it. We can't wait for it to be rolled out. It was the following year. And I've enjoyed calling the games and also watching it. It is so much more enjoyable to watch instead of having to try to dig it out of that grass.
Yeah, and I think it pays dividends for football in the fall as well, because there was also this disadvantage where, for instance, Park Center and Osseo have stepped up and hosted postseason football games once you get to section time, and they go to neutral sites. But there is an opportunity now once you get to that level, or that first round of the state tournament before they ultimately go to the semifinals at US Bank Stadium. How great would it be to have a state quarterfinal someday at Goodrich Field in Anoka, a historic venue like this? Now they can do it because there is a turf field, and obviously the Lites have been here for years and years and years, but the turf field makes that possible in the fall, late in the fall, to host some of those postseason games. So who knows, maybe we'll see that going forward.
Yep, and it would be a terrific venue, and I'm just looking forward to watching it all unfold here. In the spring, I'll tell you, it is going to be, you have your Stillwaters who still play well, and then it comes back to a lot of those southern teams you've always talked about, Steve, that dominate when it comes for lacrosse. But
yeah,
love
the
to
perennial
see
powers in boys and girls. Benilde really a huge factor. Southwest, southern suburbs right now dominating, but who knows, Maple Grove, Champlain Park might have something to say about that on the girls' side, and then certainly on the boys' side. There are some teams that could jump into the mix and have a say come lacrosse state tournament time. White Bear Lake and Stillwater are the venues for boys and girls lacrosse this year. Anoka dominating, ground balls, face-offs as you might expect. And here's Yelly. Or excuse me, that is Krakow with it. Yelly was around it wearing number 7. Now they get it right to midfield. Joe Connect with a sophomore. Now ahead. Booth into the middle. Good move. Shot away, and it goes wide. That was a terrific dodge to get between two defenders and get a shot away. Anoka's going to hang on. And even though you're winning big, there's still that idea that it is senior night and let the seniors play on senior night.
Absolutely, yes. And, let them get at it. And as I mentioned, they've both had, competitive seasons, but it's tough. I know the last outing for Anoka was a 18-1 loss to Maple Grove. And you mentioned they are playing tonight for conference championship against Champlain Park. Love to see Jeff's team do well tonight for the Rebels.
Yelly over to the near side. Caitlin Booth. They play catch. Booth trying a run. Spins out of there. Steps in between the defenders. Spins, still gets a shot away. That was terrific. And just a sophomore, that was a great move to split those defenders and spin and get a shot away. Make sure she had a clear path on that shot. Jenna Krakow, one of the seniors. Booth again, another good move into the middle, spinning. And that one's caught by the goalie, Lamoff. Good play there by Lamoff.
It tracked it well,
Yep.
Squared up on it. And now here's the key component, getting a good outlet pass.
Yeah, and it's one of those where I think quick decisions, getting it out into the middle, like ground ball. It's by Saez. And now it's right back on the ground. Here's Booth, waits for it, picks it up. She's got great speed, and she gets bumped. Anoka's going to hang on to that one. Are they going to give her, yeah, they might give her a free position right here on the near side. They will. And she's going to have an opportunity. 10-1 Tornadoes. They go down low and get her first. Well, she's been putting in the work as of late in this game.
Yep.
Is rewarded, Joe.
He gets paid off. You always like to see you get paid dividends, and she does. Booth picks up the 11th goal of the night here for the Tornadoes. Is that her first?
It is her first. That's what I see. Sophomore gets her first. I'm going to peruse the stat sheet one more time.
Because I thought I went through just about every one. She said, good luck.
9th game played here. That is goal number 1. Congrats to her. Big thrill for the sophomore. 11-1 Tornadoes.
There you can see the feisty play.
Hubert, yeah. Chloe Hubert.
I love it.
And she has got really terrific speed. She runs right at it, dodges to the right, and sets up.
She moves quicker than a jackrabbit out there, and I got to tell you, she can handle the ball. You look at her trying to, make those passes, distribute. We saw a good catch and release shot. Not for a nice save by Schultz, she would have scored.
OPC trying to get to the front. Backhanded shot attempted there.
No look backhand.
Not a bad idea. Tornadoes pick up the ground ball. They come back the other way. They've moved it down the field very nicely. Krakow's had a nice game. 2 goals and a pretty assist. And that ground ball taken back. Saez with it. Reyes Saez moves it ahead neatly. Rainerson, leading scorer for OPC. Rainerson to the left, back into the middle, shot and a goal upstairs over the shoulder of Schultz, and that's number 2 for OPC.
Yeah, she walked the ladder, received the pass. Hey, what was the difference? A good clean pass. You didn't have to worry about scooping up the ground ball. No scoop and score. She got the clean pass, zigzagged, and then walked it up the ladder and went up top to score the goal. Well done. Her 19th of the season.
Yeah, well placed. Not into the belly of the goalie, but aiming for the corner and hit that far corner over the shoulder. Not much Jaden Schultz could do about that. 11-2 now the score. 2:38 to go in the half.
And you hope that gives you a bit of a lift and a pickup.
Oh, for sure. That's a good run. And we've seen Hubert make some plays. Hubert on the face-off, trying to deal with Alm. The other goal scorer here, Usai Ba. She had a terrific run from the near sideline. Got right into the middle. Here's Ba again. Ba begins that run down the middle of the field, showing skill. Gives it up on the left, put it on the ground, but OPC going to hang on.
Yeah, Hubert's going to score tonight. She's just got that vigor and that approach, and you can tell she's scoring one tonight. It's just a matter of when. Adding that scoring balance for OPC.
And Rainerson, just a 9th grader. Here's one and another goal. And
time beat
OPC.
Schultz down low. And
scoring your second goal of the evening, freshman number 14, Lauren Rainerson.
So Rainerson 2 in a row. So she gets one here at 23:04. So 2 in a row for them, and 15 goals. That's a good year coming in, and now she's got 2 tonight. So Lauren Rainerson had 18 total points coming into this game tonight, and Hubert right back in the middle for OPC wearing black, orange numerals. Alm's going to control, grab it on a hop, and Alm has 3 goals in the game and is going to begin her run.
You can
Set
tell.
up play outside.
Yeah, you can tell Alm, even as a sophomore, I remember watching, she is so wired for this game. She's built, has those long, powerful strides and a good reach.
Krakow. Nice game.
You look back behind, hey, for OPC, you're so glad to see that they got a win against Coon Rapids because they had lost 10 in a row up until then. A chance to celebrate with a win, and then they end up having to face Elk River, and Elk River won that one 21-3.
OPC's going to pick it up, begin their run over on the far side, move it forward. Allison Olsen turns it right back over. Feed into the middle by Alm, right back on the ground. Who can gain control? Krakow, and it goes right to the goalie, Lamoth. Under a minute to go here in this first half. Tornadoes lead at 11-3. 3 in the game for St. Hilaire and Alm. And now that goalie Lamoth waiting for someone to get free.
Working it back through, and again, no urgency. Just get a clean pass out, but unfortunately, Ba has to battle for it.
Yeah, Ba couldn't contain that ground ball. Tornadoes right back at it with time, 20 to go. They get it inside, and it goes all the way through to Lamoth. I think Lamoth here is just going to hang on.
Yeah,
with 10 to go in the half, and no reason to outlet here, or just let it fly.
Yep, let it fling all the way down the other end.
Make Schultz stop it. All right, that's the end of one. And Anoka leading OPC here 11-3 at the half. Regular season finale at Goodrich Field. And we'll be back with half number 2 in a moment here on QCTV.
One of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history at Post nightclub in Orlando.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved. If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Hi. Can I get the now bar, please?
No problem. $1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hi, can I get a now bar, please? Uh-huh.
$1.
Thanks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
How's it going? Can I get a now bar?
Hey, stop right there! Get down on the ground! Out of your flat rank, you can't! Show me your hands!
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
They are part of your community. They are your students. They are your teachers. They are your coworker. They are your friends and your family. They are experiencing homelessness. Understanding is the key to the solution. You can help them by giving them the benefit of the doubt, asking them what they need and how you can help them, acknowledging that you see them by sharing a smile. These little things go a long way to be seen and felt understood. They are part of our community and we are part of theirs. Homelessness will not go away without your help. To get help or to give help, visit our website.
We are here today with Joe McKenzie with Cars for Neighbors. And Joe, can you tell us some more about the history of Cars for Neighbors for our viewers out there?
Absolutely. Cars for Neighbors was founded 22 years ago in Anoka County by 4 Anoka County residents that were working in the community, in the churches, in the social services, as the business community. They recognized that getting from point A to B in a car that's how people were able to move forward in their lives. So they knew the importance of finding a nonprofit that could help repair vehicles for people that couldn't afford to repair their vehicles.
Gotcha. And is a nonprofit like Cars for Neighbors, is that still essential today as much as it was in the year 2000?
Absolutely. 93% of people in Minnesota use a personal vehicle to get from point A to B every day. That's 93%.
That's quite a lot of people.
When you realize you have to get to work or take your elders to appointments or your children, yes, Cars for Neighbors is as essential today as it was founded 22 years ago.
Speaking of that help, what sort of impact does Cars for Neighbors have on the Anoka County family?
I speak all over Anoka County, and I break it down this way. A car repair is our daily activity, but the outcome of that repair is economic opportunity, economic mobility, and economic empowerment. That person now can make decisions for themselves. And so we break it down to that simple approach. And when you start to think about it, that's what those repairs do.
Of course, because I mean, yes, we have a wonderful, bus and train system here, but the buses run on a certain time, and emergencies don't happen on a time schedule. So really, having that car is essential, and it's wonderful the work that Cars for Neighbors does. And so those repairs that you're making, what are you seeing in regards to vehicle repair? I mean, the technology is always changing, something's always kind of breaking. What kind of goes into fixing those cars and getting people moving around town?
Well, first and foremost, we take a safety approach. We want to make sure everybody is moving around in safe vehicles, from good brakes to good tires to good suspension with our car care partner in Ham Lake, Meineke. we focus on the safety aspects of it because we all share the roads. But 6 months out of the year, it seems that those roads that we have are winter, and we got to make sure that we can all move about safely. But that also just gives people the confidence to be able to keep a job, look for a job, enroll their children into activities, or be able to volunteer for their elders. That's why it's so important to approach it with safety and just a safe running vehicle.
Of course. And if somebody's watching this program and they say, well, gosh, I could really use some help, or maybe somebody is looking for ways that they can help, where can they get some more information?
Just simply go to carsforneighbors.org. Everything up there you need to know in regards to our services and some of our guidelines, but also share that with people you know in your communities, in your faith organizations, in your families. It's important that we reach all four corners of Anoka County with this type of service, because together we can rally, we can keep everybody moving forward in their lives safely, and just doing what they're supposed to do in their lives in regards to their work and their families, and just being part of that community.
Fantastic. Joe, thank you so much for coming into our studio and telling us all about that. What's that website one more time?
That is carsforneighbors.org.
Alrighty, you heard it here, carsforneighbors.org, and if you'd like to help out, or maybe you need some help yourself, make sure you check it out.
And we are back at historic Goodrich Field as we wind down the regular season. Girls lacrosse, Anoka leading OPC at Osseo Park Center 11-3 at the half. Steve Thompson, Joe Rulin, our great QCTV crew on a lovely spring night here in Anoka. And the story, a couple of seniors, Layla Alm and Kendall St. Hilaire, both have 3 goals in the game. 2 in the game for senior Jenna Krakow. So 8 of the 11 scored by seniors that are being honored here tonight. Can't forget Annie Yelly that has a goal that came early in the game to make it 3-0. Anoka. Jayla Tana, just a 9th grader, has a goal in this game as well. And then we can't forget Caitlin Booth, a sophomore, her first goal of the year. We switch sides, and the goalie down to our right, Jaden Schultz for Anoka, had a good first half. The Tornadoes are wearing white, and Layla Alm will take the face-off against Chloe Hubrid for OPC. Ground ball, no one can gain control of that. OPC wearing black, at ground ball bouncing around. And it's going to go to the Anoka Tornadoes and Layla Alm. By the way, all the seniors and their parents honored at the half. Very nice ceremony here at Goodrich Field. And then everyone gathered together for a group photo. That was nice. I think they won't forget. High school sports careers go so quickly. You had a ground ball over on the far sideline, and looks like OPC is going to hang on in their own end. By the way, their goalie, Chloe Lamoth, just a sophomore, made some nice saves and good plays. Faced a lot of shots. Big thanks to the super fan, Jeff Nelson. Shots on goal, Anoka 18, OPC 5.
Wow.
Face-off wins, Anoka 10, OPC 5. Once again, a big thanks to Jeff for putting that together. He's had a lot of Anoka sporting events over the years. He's here tonight for the regular season finale. There's a chance for the Tornadoes. Quick shot. That one is sent wide.
Yeah, that's a big shot on goal.
Ella Hennis. Good shot.
Yep. 18-5 for those shots on goal. Certainly paying off here for the Tornadoes.
Not running time. 11-3 here, second half, coming up on 23 to go. There's a ground ball picked up neatly by Alm. Alm with 3 goals. Begins her run. Good dodge there. Trying to set it up. And goes right back into the middle, and that's Krakow. Jenna Krakow. 9 goals, 3 assists coming in this year. Added a couple tonight. So double figures in her senior year.
And I believe I did say 14 was going to be the over-under.
And there's a shot in the goal. Great catch and shoot there. That's Ella Hennis putting it over the shoulder. 12-3 Tornadoes.
Hey, that was some good focus. Went off of the stick initially, and she picked up the rebound and quickly converted it into a goal.
And for Hennis, number 2 on the year, a senior. Another senior gets a goal here.
You gotta love it. Love seeing that.
Ellie Heinrichs. And like I say, in a comfortable lead, you still want to let those seniors play as much as they can, play together. They will get section play, and we're all kind of waiting what the executive producer of QCTV Sports, Taylor Johnson, is going to cook up for the postseason. I'm sure he's going to be studying schedules and venues, etc., moving forward.
Well, I know for baseball, the coaches will be having their Zoom meeting tomorrow. And
are you invited?
No.
Okay. No Joe in that meeting.
They asked me if I could join on the Joe network, not the Zoom network. So the last time I had trouble getting through using that network. But I couldn't remember if they said Boom or Zoom. But no, it won't be there. But I've got to think it's the same seating times with the coaches for lacrosse tomorrow as well.
Yep. Yeah, they want to get it set, get it going.
Softball certainly gets the jump.
And I did notice, I was kind of perusing the schedule. Looks like instead of all the baseball title games being at Target Field, they're going to be at CHS this year.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume Target Field not available. I'm guessing the Twins are in town, but typically the Twins have been very generous. And there's a goal. They get inside, and the Tornadoes have another one.
Showed it from the right side and said, you know what, we're going to go to the left. And big goal.
Carissa Webb gets her first of the year, and everyone's thrilled for Webb. Goal number 1 on the season here on senior night. 13-3 Tornadoes, and the clock on the move now with that 10 goal. And boy, you could tell the way the bench went crazy that they were thrilled for Webb to get number 1. That's great.
Yes, and I'll tell you, she did what was called like a crossover in basketball. She went to the right and then quickly countered and got back to that left and found the back of the net. Congratulations to Webb, her first goal of the season. Yeah, you can tell the connection with the team. She's been playing defense the whole year. They celebrated for her.
Hubert, good move. Ground ball on the run.
I thought she was going in to go to distance this time. Hubert with that.
Good dodge. Reinerson. He has a couple. She gets a shot away, but it goes over the top. That was measured well by Jaden Schultz, the Anoka goalie. Had it covered, but a good move into the middle. And Reinerson's a nice player, and Hubert has had some good moves. There's Morrow sending it over to Weiss. Now they're going to set it up. This is Ba. Ba blocked, spins out of that, trying to get a shot away, put it on the ground.
Ba has burst.
Yeah, and she had a beautiful goal from the near sideline. Great run right into the middle. Got in front of Schultz.
Definitely.
Got the goal, and now she is going to get what amounts to be a free position right on the edge. This will be a tough angle shot. Steps in, tries to go wide. And can OPC hang on to it? They do. It's Reinerson.
Yeah, she had that right-hand shot. Maybe if she had that left-handed shot, she could find a better angle, but still they hold possession.
Feed into the middle, shot by Weiss, saved there by Schultz. She'll do the quick clear to the far side, then it's going to go out, and OPC is going to get it back. Well, that one eluded Alexa Meyer, and OPC in black's going to get it back. And it's going to be Chloe Hubert out there, just a seventh grader. I've been impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Hubert got bumped, and she's going to continue her run, try to get to the outside. Good speed, then had it knocked away, and good defensive play by the Tornadoes. That was St. Hilaire. Good play with the stick. Didn't get whistled. And now the Tornadoes right back at it. They move it down the field, ball on the ground. Krakow moves it in, side of the net. That one's blocked there. Nice block by Lamothe. And she'll do a quick outlet. I like that, the quick outlet, Joe.
Yeah, and not giving Anoka a chance to mark up on any players.
Hubert.
I mean, look at the advantage already with that quick outlet. Boom, right there, and now you have possession. You didn't lose possession, no turnover.
Hubert looked at the cutter, still has it, under 19 to go. And for OPC, you know, the good look inside, just a little bit too far for Reinerson. Right idea, though. Anoka by 10, running time here. OPC right back at it. Trying to spin and get to the middle there. It's Campbell. OPC getting a little attack zone time here.
And I'm sure Lamothe is happy to see that instead of Anoka getting possession and just continuing.
Yeah, get a breather. And you will tie the shoe. Stoppage, and I think we're okay. And now another player says, well while we're
I
stopped,
should just check
tie
mine.
him up. Yeah.
Well, it's a gorgeous night at Goodrich. I do see you a fan, though, with a winter jacket on. I'm a little disappointed with that.
But the hood's not up.
I see. Hood is not, yes.
We saw a lot of that early in the spring sports season. Boy, what a miserable. Seems a
that
long
was-
time ago, Joe, that miserable April we had. Anoka gets it to the front, ground ball, comes to the near side. Anoka fighting, trying to get control of that. They can't. That was quite a battle over here on the near side. And now they're going to come up with it. Jacobson had a couple of goals. She paid the price to get it back. Ground ball picked up by OPC at midfield. Reinerson fires it ahead. Now let's see what OPC can do with it on the left. Turned away inside. Now they've had a little bit more time in the attack zone here. Ball on the ground.
Yep.
Dodged by Reinerson, and she had it knocked away.
Very, deliberate and just trying to find the right alley.
Reinerson's shot goes wide, but
and you hope
ball was deep.
Hope for some greatness. Speaking of hoping for greatness, wasn't that 15th place finish by Block in the PGA Championship?
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
I mean, you talk about moments, and he worked his tail off for that.
Well, I think it's one of the great up and downs for par I've ever seen from that spot, short and left to the green. All those people standing around, and he hit it up on the green and made the putt. And that par save on 18 at the PGA allowed him to finish in the top 15 and come back next year.
Right.
That was really good stuff.
I heard he was also invited by the Schwab Company for their tournament down in Texas also.
Yeah, at Colonial Country Club in Fort Worth. That was, and he handled it so well and was so grateful. It was really a wonderful moment.
Yeah, it was. Just a powerful moment. I loved how invested the fans were in it as well. And Koepka also, I mean, he didn't get a lot of attention for winning it. But
he certainly didn't. And I think there's baggage associated with Liv and all of the things that went on there. But I think the only two players that may have been able to overshadow Block, Tiger Woods, and he's injured, and Jack isn't playing anymore. I think other than that, Block would have overshadowed anybody other than Tiger or Jack.
And it's such an unusual thing, and I'll drop it after this, but if somebody who finishes 15th and has that moment, and the magnitude, it was, yes. So great.
Just great sports moment, no doubt, Joe. That was really fun to see on Sunday. I should have been out doing yard work, but I did catch the end of that. I'm glad I did. Under 15 to go. Anoka in good shape here at home, leading this one. Regular season finale, 13-3.
And by the way, the last time you and I covered a game together here on QCTV in Lacrosse, it was at Champlain Park, and we saw that smoke. There was some concern by others in the public address booth that it may be coming from the Steve Thompson house.
Yeah,
in that back
trash fire.
Burning the couch or something in that backyard.
Yeah, Rainerson got a good shot away.
There's a look.
Yeah, no, that's totally false. I'm not to blame.
But, hey, good push that time by the Crocs. You said it before. I love the nickname, the Crocs.
Yeah, and when you get these co-op programs, I think it's great. Champlain Park girls hockey, the Bluebirds is kind of fun. And here comes Alm, put it on the ground. OPC getting it back. They pick up the ground ball. They try and run the other way. Lina and Tanavong. Or excuse me, that was Campbell. Bryn Campbell sent it all the way down and grabbed right back by the Tornadoes. Here comes Anoka. Lizzie Shokanek. And she gave it up there. And now Anoka trying to move it forward. OPC right back at it. This is Ba into the middle. Right back on the ground. Got it back. Got bumped right at the 8. And I think she's going to get a free position right here in the middle.
Yeah,
so a big spot for the goalie, Jaden Schultz.
Ba has a tenacious game. Relentless.
Yes. Ba steps in, and that one grabbed by Schultz. Good save. Quick outlet over the middle, and the Tornadoes on the move to midfield. That one on the ground, a little bit too far.
Just beyond the reach for Meyer. I'd like to see her tally a goal, the senior.
Right back on the ground, grabbed by OPC. This is Hannah Erstead, a sophomore. OPC trying to get it right back to midfield. Well, they haven't scored here in the half, and now they get it to Hubrid. Hubrid off on the left.
She was trending, Hubrid, in that first half.
Gets it back! And she's going to get a free position out there on the 8. So she's going to get a chance. Hubrid hasn't scored. Rainerson with 2. She didn't get a shot away. It's grabbed by Schultz. Quick clear over to the near side. Popped around on the ground. No one can gain control. And then finally the Tornadoes are going to get it. And that's Abby Moore. And she'll give it up to Yelly. Yelly has a goal in this game. Now Anoka on the attack. Lone 2 goals. They led it 11-3 at the half. Now 13-3 as we approach 11 to go in the game. All further inside, a little too far, all the way to the goalie, Lamoth. I'd like to see Lamoth just quick outlet like she did the last time.
They were trying to feed it inside. You could see the Meyer senior trying to tally a goal, but that pass didn't connect. Lamont.
Yeah, and you would think that, if the goalie grabs control, run a play to get some space. Anoka's done a good job, though, covering and not allowing the outlet. You give the Tornadoes certainly credit there. They've made it difficult for OPC to outlet.
Yelly whistled there for the foul after her collision near midfield.
And OPC would like to cash in because they have had attack zone time. This comes to the near side, goes out. Waiting a little bit too long to get rid of it was Bryn Campbell, a sophomore. But once again, a very young team, and they've certainly taken their lumps this year. And those are the kind of plays they'll learn from. You know, you get it, you got to get rid of it. Double team comes into the middle. That's grabbed by Bob. She loses it. St. Hilaire. 3 goals. Gives it up. We got whistles.
A player
down.
Yeah, a player injured.
That
here
was
behind.
Campbell.
Yep. Number 19 trying to shake it off.
Clock on the move. Once again, running time with that 10-goal advantage for the Tornadoes.
Or at least temporarily stopped. Now they'll get it going again.
Yep. And away we go. Here come the Tornadoes looking for their 3rd of the half. That goes in, and Lamont grabs it. And now waiting to clear.
Again, probably taking this, trying to get someone to break open. Finally, a short pass.
Yeah, and that's Weiss came back for it. Now here's a chance for OPC. Rainerson right down the middle. Good dodge to the left. Back to the right. Shot and a goal. That was pretty. She's got number 3. Good run by Rainerson. Lauren Rainerson, just a 9th grader, and is a good player.
Yep, went coast to coast after she got that pass just about after midfield. And she was determined, you could tell. Some quick cutting and back of the net. 3rd goal you mentioned for her. She has tallied the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th goals here for OPC.
Yeah, the other one in this game going to
Ba.
Ba, the sophomore. Once again, that was an impressive goal, and Ba's going to be right back in the middle of the field. Battle of 13s here, laid on for Anoka, and then Husa Ba for OPC. .908 to go. That's popped into the air. Alm gives chase. Still on the ground. And they're going to award it to OPC. Ba's going to pick it up and begin her run, being chased by Alm. Ba showing a burst of speed right up the middle of the field. Stops inside the 8, had it knocked away. Ground ball, grabbed by the Tornadoes. Coming out of there, Kristoff. Reese Kristoff did a nice job. And she's going to get it right back. Coming up on 8:30 to go. And here's Kendall St. Hilaire. Tried to pass it inside, a little bit too far for Meyer. And OPC's going to get it back after a great first half for Anoka. Couple of goals here in the second. They haven't had a lot of attack zone time here in the second, Joe.
Nope, they've
OPC has had the better of it.
Yep, they've won some situational battles, which allowed them to sustain possession, and now they're going to see if they can get something and cash in. They need to
Anderson
take
with
advantage.
The catch from Lamont, ground ball, scooped up. Jenna Krakow. And then it's taken right back. Kristoff, right now that on the ground, batted around. No one wants it. Kristoff stays right with it. Now right in front of the net, still fighting for it.
It looked a little like croquet there for a minute as they continued to move it down and usher that ball down the field just at the edge of their stick. So finally the whistle.
I haven't played croquet in a long time.
I had that ACL.
We used to have a set, and then it was taken away from us when my brother took a swing at me. I was probably 10, he was probably 8, and he wound up and he missed, but my mom saw it and said, "That's it. No more croquet for you two."
Croquet, no okay. No longer okay. And I tore my ACL playing croquet, so tough to that along with that devastating backgammon season.
When we set it up in the yard, though, when we were kids, you had to mow the grass pretty short.
Yeah,
the long grass was no good for croquet.
Absolutely.
There's Bob for OPC. But, yeah, He was mad at me, and he took a swing and a miss. Into the middle.
You know, it was a croquet kind of transition to those lawn darts component, right?
Jarts.
Yes, exactly, jarts.
Well, my brother-in-law took one in the neck and survived. Yeah.
God, what?
Yeah. He took one in the neck.
Did that
He's got
come
the
from
scar
your
to
brother?
prove it. No.
Oh, okay, all right.
This was way before I knew my brother-in-law.
Yes.
He was just a kid. But, yeah. But, you know, the funny thing is, timeout, 5:55 to go, Anoka leading at 13-4. Lawn jarts. I used to go over to my grandma. She lived on Maryland Avenue in St. Paul, just east of Como Park. So the lake there, Maryland Avenue, just east. And when I would visit Grandma, she would get out the lawn jarts and we'd play in their backyard. They had a perfect backyard because it was flat and it was surrounded by a fence. So no one could get into the fray, and we had a great time. But then they were banned. I think there's a federal law of some sort against lawn jarts.
Right. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Hours for that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is great.
And you know, you try and find them on eBay, and I think it's even illegal to resell them on eBay. Those are lethal weapons.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
and
but
the croquet.
My wife tells the story of my brother-in-law and him getting the lawn jart in the neck and living to tell about it.
Well, and then it sounds like the Thompson family required the use
of
a mouth guard for the mouth if you're going to play
for croquet. Full contact croquet.
Bring your hockey gear. Have a friendly game of croquet.
Yeah, the good old days.
The yard will be perfectly groomed. And, that is good stuff.
Looks like the weather's going to be great, as certainly you mentioned you stopped by a section softball. You saw Andover get a win in their section opener, I believe, in softball. And looks like the weather's going to be good right through the Memorial Day weekend. That's not always the case, but looks like it's going to be pretty darn good in these parts. And here we go out of that timeout, 5:55 to go. OPC has had a lot of attack zone time, but Anoka's outscored them 2-1 here in the half. They lead at 13-4. And Tanavong here on the near side. Down low, Reinerson. She has 3 goals. And Reinerson directing traffic, trying to get a cutter free. Right into the middle, too far on the ground. Ba couldn't gain control. And Tanavong fighting for it. Reinerson picks up the ground ball and then loses it. And she grabs it almost right on her. And now Reinerson, good job there on the ground ball. She's a good player. Reinerson stops, dodge into the middle, double team comes, puts it on the ground. I think she's going to get it back. I think this is going to be at the 12. She'll be able to pass out of that. Yeah, she wasn't inside the 8. It can't be a free position there. She's going to step in. Can't get a shot away. Tries that dodge. Nobody home. Now Bob with the catch. Can't control. Right back on the ground. Pushing and shoving over there. Anoka trying to gain control. And they get it back. And this is Hubrid. Chloe Hubrid. Certainly a factor in all of this. Hubrid tries a run, put it on the ground, bat it out of there. Tornadoes finally grab it. This is Hennis. Hennis with a good run. And that one skips by St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire gets it back, tries to get into the middle. Right back on the ground. And just Anoka, not a lot of attack zone time.
Correct. I was also just looking at next games also in section for girls softball. So Andover will play Blaine on Saturday now with their win at Wheeler Athletic Complex. And that will be at 10:30 a.m. on Saturday. Cutting it down. I know Anoka had a game as well. I thought that Anoka picked up a W.
More shot blocked. Good save there by Lamoth. Lamoth is going to wait. Oh, Moore walked right in, got a shot away, but Lamoth made the save. He's out of there. Trying to protect it. St. Hilaire chasing her around now. And now she is just going to fire it over to the middle. Ground ball grabbed by the Tornadoes. Hennis. Hennis will hang on to it for Anoka. Under 3 to go. They're going to get win number 3 here. Right back on the ground.
Chance there. Yeah, Anoka did win today. They won 15-5. They beat Cambridge in girls softball.
There's a big shove. This is going to be a free position.
So
that's going to be Alm over there.
It is.
Yeah, Alm's got 3 in the game, looking for the team lead in the game. Number 4.
Oh, by the way, Anoka draws Forest Lake in their game on Saturday at 10:30. So.
And we are going to get another timeout. And coming out of that, Alm's going to get that free position at the 8-meter line and a chance to get goal number 4. 2:19 to play. And as we mentioned earlier, we'll know more about how the baseball teams, Champlin Park, Andover, and Anoka, are going to be set up in their section play. And then we'll find out about lacrosse. And once again, Andover girls lacrosse and Champlin Park girls lacrosse. And Champlin Park, we should mention, playing Andover for the Northwest Suburban Girls title tonight over at Champlin Park, or Maple Grove over at Champlin Park tonight for the conference title. Both unbeaten going into the game tonight in the regular.
On a score for that game as well, and see if we can get an update.
And I think our friends at CCX had that game tonight. And I don't know if we are running it as well tonight, if it is available on QCTV as well on one of our alternate channels tonight. But that's certainly a big one in girls lacrosse. But, you know, with Maple Grove and Champlin Park in those great years, the one thing about lacrosse we continue to talk about, boys and girls, can a team from the northern suburbs break through and ultimately win a title? The Andover girls had a nice run, pushed Rosemont to the limit.
Absolutely.
We've done some Andover games this year, Joe, and you brought it up. And, you know, they were right there. And it's, you know, it's taking that next step and beating those powerhouse teams and ultimately claiming a title.
Yes, absolutely. And just want to see them get that opportunity. And as you mentioned, Andover last year, a good battle, but couldn't get by Rosemont in the state tourney. I keep looking to see if I have a score here yet, and kick it back out for Champlin Park.
Co-head coaches, Allie Nelson, Josie Rohawk, talking it over and encouraging. But their team has played a better second half. In this one, they were down 11-3 and now down 13-4. But they have had the lion's share of the attack zone time. But coming out of this timeout, it'll be Layla Alm, one of the seniors, one of the captains. 3 goals tonight, looking for number 4. So the goalie, Chloe Lamoth, will take her spot in net. And we're ready.
Let's see what happens. Let's get it.
Alm runs in. Good run. Goes upstairs. Gets her 4th. 14-4 Tornadoes.
An exclamation point there for Alm. Probably the last goal she will score here at Anoka. She'll be playing some college lacrosse next year, heading to University of Colorado Springs, is my understanding. And picks up her 4th of the night. What a great way to end that experience in high school.
Who knows? Wins the draw here. She might get one more run down there.
That's entirely possible.
I know Kendall St. Hilaire has 3. I'd love to get her 4th if possible. We'll see how it works out. There's a ground ball, and it's controlled. That's controlled by Hennis. Hennis begins her run. Sends it across all the way through, knocked down. Tornadoes control. That's, I believe, Lily Carver right into the middle, batted by the goalie. Krakow, number 3. That was just a one-timer, Joe.
My goodness. Barely had time to blink with that pass. Good, clean run there, and wow. Nice. Very well done.
That was something else. 15-4 Tornadoes. So they finish with a burst. So out of that timeout. And Ellie Heinrichs got to be pleased with how her team responded out of this most recent timeout. Clock on the move as we close in on 30 to go. Another one for Alm. Might have time. Alm begins her run. Dodge into the middle. Gets to the 8. Backhanded pass side of the net. Knocked down by the Tornadoes. With 20, can they get one more into the middle on the ground? And OPC is going to come out of there with it.
And we're going to run out of time in this matchup.
That'll be it. As OPC, put it on the ground. Who knows? St. Hilaire had it knocked away. And that'll do it. It is a final regular season finale. Anoka goes on to beat Osseo Park Center 15-4. They led it 11-3 at the half. The winning goalie, Jaden Schultz. For the Anoka Tornadoes, Chloe Lamont, the losing goalie for OPC. They finish the regular year 1-12, and Anoka finishes the regular season at 3-10 and on to section play. After a good night, the leading scorer in the game, Layla Alm. What a night she had. 4 goals, Joe.
She did. Great way to cap it. Great way for many of them, including Webb, to pick up her first goal of the season. You could see the crowd and teammates celebrate that as well. Good effort also by Rainerson, but OPC brings us a lot of juice and talent for next season as well.
Yeah, Rainerson, 3 goals. Another standout player, Chloe Hubrid, played a good game for OPC tonight. Big thanks to everyone here at Goodrich Field and Anoka High School. A big thanks to our QCTV crew. Always great to work with Joe Rulin. I am Steve Thompson. Good night from Goodrich.